Hello, it's been a while. I am happy to sit here again, even though I've re-recorded this video so many times now. I barely know where I am anymore. And it's because I just ramble on, and I'm not used to this. But I'm getting back into things. This video is about what I've been doing during the time I was away and what is happening with my channel now in the future. So in short, what I've been doing while I was away. I wrote a book. And by that I don't mean a short story, I mean I wrote a book. 79,000 words. In short, a ideal book is about 80,000 words in length, so it is a book. It's not just a short story, it's not just a novella, it's a book. It's an fantasy adventure action book. I would say it's mainly directed towards young adults. It's because many of the characters in the book are like in their 20s or 30s, but it's definitely, if you're older than that, it's definitely for you too. And the main goal, I think, was I didn't expect it to be that long, and I'm actually working on the follow-up right as we speak. It's, I pretty much made a whole imaginary world. I made armies, I made semi-gods, oh my god, I did so much. And I just can't let it go with one book. I mean, if you built up a whole imaginary world, you gotta continue it, you know? I want to continue it for a long time. But in short, why I'm telling you all of this, it's because I wrote the story to be read out loud on my channel. Problem is just, it's a book for young adults, it's a book for adults. So that means, yeah, it contains some, you know. If we take Game of Thrones, for example, it contains some violent scenes and all of that. So that makes it quite hard to publish on YouTube. However, I don't want to send it in to a publisher because I made it to be read out loud on my YouTube channel. And so I do have some options, and I wanted to run them by you. See what you think. I do hope you want to be with me on this journey with the book, where I'm reading it out loud to you guys. I'm looking forward to it so much. I've always been good with writing. I know that. And this time I wrote it in English. I've never written a full book in English. That's just... English is my second language. It's not my first. But it went well. It went a lot better than I thought it would go. I should read you the synopsis so you do have an idea what I'm talking about. So I'm not just sitting here blah 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 and you have no clue if I'm actually good at writing or not. So let me read you the synopsis. First of all, the book is called The Unwilling God, The Legend of the Blood Mages. So that should give you a little bit of a hint what it's about. And this is the synopsis. In a not too distant future, the world as we know it today has perished. In the ruins of the old world, a new one has arisen in its place. The countries that once existed are in shambles, and the borders between them are no more. New rulers are fighting for power, and in the midst of it all, two blood armies have emerged. For many years the battles between the two of them have raged, in such creating a legend of the armies of the semi-gods. Blood mages, so terrifying, no one dares to cross their path. Our story begins where a temporary truce has been set between the two blood armies. A truce created in order for the mages to find their creator, the one whose blood shaped them all. A man by the name of Keon gets trapped in a cat and mouse game with a gruesome mage. Keon, haunted by the actions of his past, finds himself with only the creator as a shield. The same creator who has her own goal in sight. So yeah, that's the synopsis. So, let's get down to business here. I am counting on most of the chapters being demonetized. I mean, I probably won't be making much money on these, on reading these stories to you guys. However, I have read the community guidelines, and it is just a fictional story. There is nothing There's no images on scene in the video. It's just me reading out a story, and so it should be completely fine since it is again a fictional story. It's not a real thing that has happened. I sure as hope not, because oh my god, if blood mages were real, that would be scary. Just saying. And I do expect some to get slapped with 19 plus, or is it 18 plus? Yeah, you know, age restricted. I do expect that. But as I said, there should be no problem with being able to upload them all. I just probably won't be making much money, if any, on it. So that leaves me with the option of, you know, not doing it. I've just spent several months writing the whole story, and now I will spend a lot of time reading it out loud. Yeah. It would kind of suck not getting anything for it, but that's not why I'm doing it. However, there is the option of either creating a Patreon or doing the YouTube membership thingy, because I can activate that on my channel. That means that if you want to, you can support me in my endeavors with this book. Woo! But I don't know which is best. Is Patreon better or is YouTube membership better for you guys? I do know that for me, yeah, sure, it would be better with Patreon because they take a smaller cut. But at the same time, I kind of want to leave that like in the hands of those who want to support me doing this. I was also thinking about how much and what the benefits would be for those who supported me. I don't want to put it like at a high level, because I know it's very, very common for YouTube creators nowadays to have a Patreon or have YouTube membership, because yeah, it's really hard to get ads on your videos if you have anything somewhat controversial or anything like, yeah, it's hard. That's just how it is. I do know that it's a benefit to having it, for example, on Patreon, because if something happens to my YouTube channel, I will have an alternative way to contact people. But I mean, I also have an Instagram and Facebook and Twitter you can subscribe to if anything happens there. I will try to use those more frequently now as well. I've kind of just, when it comes to all other social channels, I haven't really been tweeting or Facebooking or Instagramming or doing any of those things. I've mainly been focused on doing this. But I don't know if it feels better to have it on YouTube. At first I didn't want to do it on YouTube because I thought the lowest you could do was $4.99, and I think that's too much. I mean, if the benefit I'm going to get is that you can get early access to the chapters, I think $5 is way too much per month. That might just be me, but in the times of pandemic, the last thing I want to do is like rip people off. So thinking like maybe $3 or $2.99 in YouTube, or $3 in Patreon. I mean, I could do both YouTube and Patreon, but at the same time it would be better just, as you might notice, I'm a bit conflicted. How much do you think I should do? I mean, I do want to do more, like have live chat and stuff like that, but I've never done this before, like reading out loud a story. I mean, I've written the story, so all those months that went to writing story are done. So, and I know I didn't get anything for that, but you know, I'll reap the benefits of that later. Anyways, and reading it out loud on my channel, yeah, it will take a lot of time and a lot of work, and I'm sure I'll get better at it. But yeah, the chapters are long, and so I will sit here for a long time. In a way, I also don't want to put ads on, like, inside of the... I mean, if I am allowed to do ads on the videos, I still just want to do them, like, in the beginning and in the end, so it doesn't interrupt the story, because this is my baby. This is my story. I am so invested in this story that, like, these characters feel real to me. Oh my god, this is getting emotional. Ooh. Whoa. I love my characters so much, even though many of them are I still love them. What I was thinking, since I don't want to promise too much, is like if I say, like for example, if you say $3 per month to support me, to support the channel, get early access to the chapters, say that's $3, then that is what I will deliver. Let's say, I don't want to say too much, let's say 1 chapter a week. I know I would be able to deliver that. I might be able to deliver 2 chapters, but I don't want to promise that. So the goal is for me to be able to start this in the first week of December. Hence, that is why I won't be activating either Patreon or YouTube channel membership or anything like that until like a week before it or something. That way I can also announce my exact plans, exactly where everything will be, how everything will do. I will spend November now preparing. I will be starting recording, reading out loud these videos, editing them. That way I can see exactly how long time it will take for me to read a chapter, how much editing it will take, because I'm still working full time. I mean, I can't support myself, unfortunately, can't support myself on YouTube as it is now. So I'm still working full time outside of YouTube. So it's in my free time I have to do this. That way I can prepare myself, so then 1 week before like I start rolling out everything, I can give you all the exact details and everything how it's planned. But for that I need your feedback. So I know exactly what you want. If you think it's okay with $3, maybe I'm going really low here, but I'm thinking it's a pandemic and I'm not giving like a lot of benefits more than, you know, supporting me, supporting this whole project. Sure, I want to be a famous author. No, that's not it. That's not what I want. I just want people to hear my story. Yeah, that's it. I just want people to hear my story. Why am I getting so emotional? This is like my dream, to be able to do this. When you get to live your dream. I want also to make clear that you don't have to support me. That is like, no, everyone would still get all the chapters published. It's just, if you want to support me in this project, you also get early access to all the videos before they're published. I'm thinking like a day ahead or something. Do give me feedback on that too. Do let me know what you think. Think $3 is a good limit, or $2.99 is a good limit. Is it too much, too little? I've never done this before. So do give me feedback what you think. I want this to be a collaborative thing. I want to hear from you what you think is good. I just for people to be able to hear my story, it kinda just warms my heart a lot, and that is the main thing. Yeah. So let me know what you think in the comments. Just anything really, any reflection. It doesn't have to be that even if you don't want to support me, or I mean financially support me, you can still support me, you know, just financially of course, but just your thoughts about the whole thing. Just feels so good talking to you all again, even though I won't be talking to you until, you know, I publish this and I can see your comments. Do let me know what you think in the comments below. Okay. Bye for now.